Hi kindergarten, I'm back in the Bull Creek Greenbelt for Science trying to find y'all some cool amphibians. So far I haven't found any, but I'll keep trying. All right, let's read some books. This is called Fantastic Frogs. Leaping over streams, hip-hop, flip-flop frogs. Short, squat bodies, bulging eyes, tiny frogs. Maybe all the frogs you've seen are brown like bark or leafy green. But in the jungle far away, frogs put on a great display. Green or turquoise, poured on black, frogs with paintings on their backs. Racing stripes and bold pink bellies, bright red frogs like berry jelly. Frogs like sunshine, glowing bright, others blue and black as night. Chins blow out like round balloons, helping males sing froggy tunes. Eggs in rolls or eggs in rows, inside each egg a tadpole grows. Tadpoles hatching from their eggs, they swim like fish, but they have no legs. Back legs, front legs start to sprout. Soon a froglet leaps about. Frogs that climb and frogs that swim. Frogs that fly and frogs that grin. Bugs for lunch are very nice. Big mouth frogs night dine on mice. Bathing in the sun for hours, peering out of little flowers. Eyes with hoods and droopy folds. Eyes like fire, eyes like gold. Silly frogs in funny poses. Lumpy frogs with big long noses. Leaping over streams and logs. Hip-hop, flip-flop frogs. Ooh, and then it tells you all the different kinds of frogs that were in this book. That was amazing. There's so many different kinds. And a lot of these frogs live, it said they live in other parts of the world, like in rainforests and jungles. Pretty cool. Okay, and then we can just review a little bit in this book called Cold-Blooded Animals, because frogs are amphibians, and amphibians are cold-blooded. Okay, so amphibians are animals which live either on land or in the water. Their eggs do not have shells and have to be laid in water. The adult's skin is not fully waterproof, and it has to keep moist. A few amphibians do even live in dry places. Like we read about some toads and frogs that even live in the desert. So frog eggs are covered in jelly. The jelly protects the eggs from enemies and keeps them warm. So here's some tiny little tadpoles. You can see the eggs developing into tiny tadpoles. It takes about 2 weeks from laying to hatching. At first, the tadpole has no legs. It looks rather like a fish and breathes with its gills underwater. So now it's 2 days old right here. Now it's 6 days old. In the picture above, you can see the tadpoles 6 days after hatching. On the left, you can see the clumps of frog spawn in a pond. The parent frog leaves the spawn as soon as the eggs are laid. So now this one's 6 weeks old, tadpole. As the tadpole grows bigger, it starts to grow legs. The back legs appear first. The front legs are hidden by the gill flaps. After 12 weeks, the tadpole begins to look like a frog. The tail starts to shrink. So this is 6 weeks, this is 8 weeks, and this is 12 weeks. The adult frog has no tail and hops on its legs. It breathes with lungs and through its wet skin. Most amphibians lay eggs which hatch into tadpoles. The tadpoles may look very different from their parents. They live in water and gradually change into adults. Then they leave the water and live on land. When they have grown up, they return to water to lay their eggs, called spawn. All right, pretty cool. I'll post some videos for you guys to watch.